美国时之通，我是罗文。我有一个家人很不幸得了新冠状病毒，不过他已经痊愈了，所以我今天也在线上采访了他。我是通过 FaceTime 采访他的。他是我先生的 first cousin， 在美国来说 first cousin 就是蛮亲的。以中国的关系来讲，应该算是表姐，因为他的爸爸是我先生的妈妈的哥哥，所以他们的父母是兄妹的关系，所以是真的，所以应该算表姐。她现在61岁、62岁的样子。那我们看一下她的现身说法，她是怎么样得到这个病的，然后她是怎么痊愈的，吃了哪些药。Hi, Marta, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
You look great.
Thank you.
My husband told me that you have a coronavirus. Can you tell me how did you find it? I know you're recovered, so can you tell me something about the whole story?
Yeah. So I'm a realtor, and I had an open house in La Palma, which is a lot of Chinese population.
Uh-huh.
It was a fixer, so the investors were coming to look at it. So we had a lot of Chinese people that came through, and I shook everybody's hands.
Oh.
And that was on February 19th.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea, and we didn't have coronavirus here yet, really, that we didn't know. So after a couple days, that next weekend, we were busy. We were doing a lot of things. We had several parties, a wedding, and everything, and I was so tired.
Oh.
So that would have been like 4 days after I met everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Then about 6 days to a week later, I had 1 day of diarrhea. Can I say that?
Uh-huh. Is that very serious or just a little bit?
No, it was just 1 day. It was light. I thought maybe I ate something. It didn't even dawn on me that I was sick. I wasn't really sick, but I was feeling tired.
Oh.
And I felt tired for probably after a week. Since the February 19th, I started feeling really tired after about a week. And then on day 11, I woke up in the middle of the night with terrible chest pains. And I thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh my goodness.
So I woke up Bill and I said, don't go back to sleep because there's something going on here and it's real painful. Identify what it is. Maybe I'm having an allergic reaction to food.
Oh.
So the next morning, I was still sore in my chest. I started having a low fever.
Oh, God.
But it wasn't bad. I just knew that I wasn't feeling good. I had low fever, so
it's like a 100 degree or how?
No. I didn't take my temperature at that time. I didn't even know I had a thermometer.
Oh,
so
okay. You just felt it.
Yeah, I felt it. I was supposed to go over to my parents' house and play cards with my sister. I'm not feeling good. I don't want to get sick. So I didn't go. And we had several things to do that weekend. I stayed home and laid on the couch. So now we're into about 14 days after I think I contracted it. Then I started feeling better.
Oh, good.
After about 2 weeks. But, I don't think it was that great because I went to the gym. So if I was sick, I probably infected people there. I went to see a friend who, so far, I didn't get close to him, but so far he's okay.
Good.
And then that was on Thursday. And then I got real sick the next day, and that's when the 101 fever.
Oh, God.
So I didn't have a cough yet.
Oh.
And that's when we were learning about coronavirus. So that 3 weeks into it, about March 11th. For 2 days, I had a high fever thinking, okay, I probably have the virus. I just don't feel good. And then I started getting chest pain again when I breathe. I put on a mask so that I didn't infect Bill. And I started sleeping in the bedroom downstairs and using the bathroom downstairs. And we started using Clorox cleanup. We, kept everything clean. I put some cinch straps on all the handles of the refrigerator, the oven, the microwave. So I didn't touch anything, and we sanitized everything.
Good. Oh, good.
And so far, he's okay.
So he didn't get any coronavirus symptom or anything, right?
He's okay.
Oh, good.
He's
good.
okay. I mean,
Thank God.
but there's a lot of people that don't have any symptoms.
That's right, yeah.
So on the 3 weeks, when I started getting the pains in my chest when I'm breathing, I've had pneumonia before, so I knew that I should see a doctor. So all the doctors were too busy. There wasn't a doctor. So I went to see a nurse practitioner, which was fine. So March 13th, I went to see a doctor. What she told me was that I have the symptoms. I did not have a sore throat. It was all in my chest. But my lymph nodes were swollen, because I'm fighting off the virus. So she said, there's no testing available, and your fever's only 101. If your fever gets to 103 or you can't breathe, you have to go to the hospital.
God.
But otherwise, go home. There's no treatment for coronavirus.
Oh, I feel
So just go home and self-quarantine. But a lot of people, if they get pneumonia, could, die from that. So she treated me with a Z-Pack, which is zithromycin antibiotic.
Yes.
To make sure that I didn't get pneumonia or that to fight off any pneumonia.
How many days did you take those Z-Pack?
5 days. It's a pack of 5 days antibiotic. So for about 5 days, I had a fever of 101 and lower. It didn't ever go over 101. I didn't feel good, of course. I just stayed in bed. I wasn't hungry, but I had to eat. And one day, Bill went and bought fried chicken and brought it home. So he gave me, I couldn't smell it. I didn't smell it. Usually the house smells like fried chicken. So I couldn't smell it. He gave me a small piece and it was terrible because I couldn't taste it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh.
Now I'm finding later that is a symptom also of coronavirus, but we didn't know. We just thought, well, I'm sick and I don't feel good. But so I didn't have any taste, so I guess I didn't have any smell.
So how many days did you lose those smell and taste?
I don't know, because I was so sick. I was sick. I was real sick for about a week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then I started coming out of it. No, it's okay. But then, toward the end of my Z-Pack, I started coughing. So my cough did not start right away. And I know that some people are going to react different. Some people may get a cough sooner. You definitely will have the fever. And then all the other symptoms may come with it or may not. And then, of course, a lot of people won't have any symptoms whatsoever.
Did your eyes hurt?
My eyes and my head hurt from the fever.
Because I know that I just read a new report. They said that your eyes might hurt if you have a coronavirus too. So that's why I asked you anyway.
Yes, my eyes hurt. But I think it was from the fever. I think that when someone has a fever, that your eyes and your head hurt. So I had a headache and my eyes hurt. And my neck was stiff.
Oh, gosh.
But I did not have a sore throat because it's not an upper respiratory. So I think some people maybe have strep throat and they can tell the difference if it hurts or if it doesn't hurt. But it was easy to survive. It was just, fever, and you just don't feel good. You just have to stay away from everybody so they don't get.
So after 5 days of Z-Pack, then you feel better, and then that's it?
Yes. I started feeling better, but I started coughing. So I had to wear a mask in the house, and I still stayed in bed because I still didn't feel good. And you get so tired. You're so worn down because your body's trying to fight off the virus.
I'm sorry.
I was tired and worn down for at least 3 weeks.
I really want to give you a big hug.
No. I'm happy that it's over.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I'm immune. So here's the other thing. There was no testing.
Oh.
So my doctor couldn't send me for testing. So there's no funding for testing. I'm very sorry.
Oh.
Your fever isn't high enough to go to the hospital, which I was glad. I didn't want to go to the hospital.
That's right.
But I just want everyone to know not to be disappointed, because even though they say there's testing out there, good luck. I don't know anyone that's been able to get tested. I called the health department. I called urgent cares, and they all told me the same thing. I had to have been out of the country in the last few weeks, or I had to have been in contact with someone that had been tested positive. But because there were no tests, how could I be in contact with someone that tested positive? Because no one can get tested.
That's right. Yeah. Gosh.
So,
yeah.
Unless it came from New York or something.
Exactly.
I don't want anyone to be disappointed because they can't get tested. There's no treatment anyway. So you just have to quarantine. The doctor would probably give you an antibiotic to prevent pneumonia. And you just have to rest.
Yeah, God. So you're fully recovered now from the...
I'm still a little tired, but I'm fully recovered. My cough is gone. My cough's been gone for 2 or 3 days. From the time I think I came in contact with it, if it wasn't that day, then it would have had to have been from a grocery store or Costco. But from the time I think I came in contact with it to the time when I had no symptoms was over a month.
Oh, thank you so much for your sharing. That's really important to everybody, because nobody knows what's going on and they really want to know, that's just...
And that was the scary part for me, is that I did not know what was going to happen the next day.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
Yeah. Thank God you're not that severe sick, because they're so sick.
Well, it scares me for our parent.
Yeah. So how's your son? Your son staying with you?
He's fine.
Okay.
No, he lives in Huntington Beach. He's fine. Yesterday they took a walk at the beach. I don't think he's thinking the same way we are. The young kids. They're
young
not
people.
They're not as afraid.
No.
Yeah.
I tell you, when I was young, I was not afraid of SARS or anything like that. But now I have my family. I just feel like a lot of responsibility. I suddenly feel like I cannot die or cannot really be sick like that. So young people, they don't have anything to worry. Of course, they are strong. So
when you have a child, it changes the world.
所以希望不管你是年轻人也好，年长的人也好，希望大家都能够保持平安。今天的播报就到这里，如果您喜欢的话，请点赞，并且帮助分享。如果您有任何希望跟我们分享的，请留言。感谢您的收看，加油！